everyone in our new class in which we are going to start our last session of your second sem. And this topic's name I'm not going to tell you directly, but whatever this topic is there, this topic is very interesting one. Why? Because this topic is interesting, or why? Because this topic is very important for your learning purpose. So to learn all these criteria, I'm going to add or I'm going to load some slides. But before that, some things I want to tell you, or environment for this chapter I want to create. And for that purpose, whenever you are learning about the reactions at that time, specifically whenever any reaction is taking place at that time, that reaction, if it is taking too much time, or if that reaction is taking place very fastly, I mean to say एक आध रिएक्शन अगर से बहुत ही स्लो होती है या फिर एक आध रिएक्शन बहुत ही फास्टली होती है, I mean to say एक आध रिएक्शन within a fractions of seconds, whatever a reaction is there, if it is taking place in a fractions of seconds, then that reaction's rate of that reaction's rate of reaction you cannot measure out. And if any reaction is, if you are considering any another reaction whose time or whose rate of reaction, if you want to calculate, but that reaction is taking too much time, like months and years to take place, then will it be possible to us to calculate the rate of reaction of very faster one reactions and very slower one reactions very conveniently matlab very easily? So now you guys must be clear with why I am telling, or why I am starting this topic, or why this topic has included in your syllabus. So I think now you guys are clear with this thing. Why should you learn this topic? And the substances which are used to reduce the rate of reaction. Listen very carefully. The substances which are used to reduce the rate of reaction, which is taking place in months or years or in days, or you can say very long, or you can say it is taking place a very large time to take place. And if also you want to check out simply the rate of reaction of very fast one reaction which is taking place in a fractions of seconds, at that time you must have to use, or you are using the substance which one's information and the study we are going to learn in the present one topic. And what is that topic's names, or what is that substance is? And that substance is known as catalyst. What is that substance, beta? That is nothing but catalyst. And now once you got clear with the catalyst, at that time you must have to be clear with one thing, that some students have confusions that catalyst can decrease only rate of reaction, but this is completely wrong. But this is the completely wrong concept, or you can say misconception is there. Then what is the correct one concept? The correct one concept to be learned by the catalyst, or to learn about the catalyst, is nothing but the substance which can increase the rate of reaction, or the substance which can decrease the rate of reaction. Now, the substances which can increase the rate of reaction, the substances which can increase the rate of reaction, and the substances which can decrease the rate of reaction, that substances are known as your positive and the negative catalysis. Well, your negative and the positive catalysis. Now you may get confused, or to create environment, because here is just a blank slide, means I have not loaded anything. Now to create you one healthy environment, I'm just gonna to load a slide by through which you can just visualize the things and just listen carefully and just faith me guys, this topic is very very important, as well as this topic is very very interesting one. As I'm going to discuss with you, and you will be very sure and very convenient with the topic that I bet you. Okay, so just let me just load the slide to explain you. So, what is mean by catalysis? As I told you just now, what is mean by catalysis? Catalysis is nothing but catalysis. See, catalyst is the substance and the process by through which you can convert, or you can change the rate of reaction, which can increase or you can decrease the rate of reaction, and that is known or that can be explained by, that is known or that can be explained by a simple word, and or that process is known as a catalysis. That process is known as a catalysis. Now see, when you have here the present one slide, in this slide you can easily look towards. So, whatever this slide is there, this slide is including the what is meant by the catalysis. Catalysis is the increasing rate of reaction, and also you have to include here. I have next one slide here. This catalysis here, this catalysis is here, which want to explain, the increase in chemical reaction for the participation of an additional substance is known as the catalyst. क्या बोल रहे हैं हम, हमारी जो कुछ भी रिएक्शन है उस रिएक्शन का रेट इंक्रीज करने के लिए हम जो कुछ भी सब्सटेंस यूज करते हैं उसको हम कैटलिस्ट बोलते हैं, उस प्रोसेस को कैटालिसिस बोलते हैं। एंड ये ऐसे जो कुछ भी कैटालिसिस होते हैं, ये जो कुछ भी सब्सटेंसेस होते हैं, इनको हम बोलते हैं कैटलिस्ट। एंड नाउ द catalysis and wait a minute, just slide is getting huh. See now, see, whenever you have this catalyst, at that time these catalysts can have reactions rate which is very faster one, and which can have their energies which is very very lesser one. Now after this catalysis, now you must be clear with this, what is mean by catalysis. What is mean by catalysis? Catalyst means which can increase the rate of reaction or decrease the rate of reaction. You should, in this slide there is one word is missing, and that one word is which can increase or decrease the rate of reaction. But some literature data in which you can found directly as the catalyst is a substance which can increase the rate of reaction due to the participation of additional substance, and that one is known as catalyst. Okay, now after this, अब अगर से आप लोगों को ये कैटलिस्ट समझ में आ रहे हैं, तो इसके बाद में बात होती है, या फिर बाद में बात आती है, इसी के बाद में बात आती है simply about your substances, and those substances are, or those catalysts are nothing but of a type. Wait a minute, I'm loading this slide. And that catalyst can be of two types, that are positive and the negative catalyst. Which type of that catalyst are positive and the negative catalyst? So whatever these your positive and the negative catalysts are there, these positive and the negative, now listen very carefully. The catalyst or the substance which can alter the rate of reaction, which can alter the rate of reaction in a particular reaction, which can alter the rate of a reaction in a particular reaction, that is known by, and that is known as simply catalyst. That can be known as catalyst. Now अब जब जैसे कि मैंने अभी अभी आप लोगों को बोला, now ये जो कुछ भी एक प्रॉपर्टी हमारे कैटलिस्ट की बहुत ही अच्छी होती है, एंड दैट प्रॉपर्टी इज नोन एज सिंपली whenever you add up a catalyst, whenever you add up a catalyst in your reaction, at that time that catalyst cannot be remain or cannot have any participation in that reaction. I mean to say, मुझे ऐसा बोलना है कि देखिए कंफ्यूज मत होइए, मैं दोनों लैंग्वेजेस में समझाती हूँ, हिंदी और इंग्लिश. Try to understand. See, whenever you have this catalysis at that time, sorry, catalyst at that time, catalyst can take part in reaction. Catalyst can take part in reaction, but after a completion of reaction it will be regenerated. इसका मतलब क्या होगा, अच्छे से समझ लो. जो कुछ भी कैटलिस्ट होते हैं वो कैटलिस्ट रिएक्शन में टेक पार्ट करते हैं. अच्छे से सुनो, और एक बार बोल रही हूँ, कैटलिस्ट जो भी होते हैं वो रिएक्शन में टेक पार्ट करते हैं, बट ये जो कुछ भी कैटलिस्ट है, ये कैटलिस्ट सिंपली एंड सिंपली आफ्टर अ कंप्लीशन ऑफ रिएक्शन, जैसे भी आपने रिएक्शन में डाले थे, रिएक्शन जल्दी हो या फिर स्लोवर हो, इसलिए जो कुछ भी कैटलिस्ट आपने डाला था वो कैटलिस्ट एज इट इज आपको रिएक्शन की एंड में या फिर रिएक्शन की आखिर में जैसे के वैसे मिल जाएंगे. I think with you are very clear with the definition of catalyst. Now I'm going to turn towards the next point from our syllabus, and that is nothing but now आप लोगों को ये बात समझ में आ गई होगी कि कैटलिस्ट जो कुछ भी होते हैं वो केमिकली अनचेंज्ड होते हैं. वो केमिकली अनचेंज्ड होते हैं का मतलब है वो रिएक्शन में पार्टिसिपेट तो करते हैं, बट रिएक्शन खत्म होने के बाद में जैसे कि वैसे जितने, मतलब समझ लीजिए आप कैटलिस्ट, बहुत ज्यादा बोल रही हूँ बट एक फॉर एग्जाम्पल बोल रही हूँ, 1 ग्राम कैटलिस्ट आपने रिएक्शन में डाला होगा, तो रिएक्शन खत्म होने के बाद में को जैसे का वैसा 1 ग्राम कैटलिस्ट मिल जाएगा, एंड इसी को बोलते हैं कैटलिस्ट, एंड इसी को बोलते हैं कैटलिस्ट का केमिकली अनचेंज होना. इसी को क्या बोलते हैं, प्रॉपर्टी है हमारे कैटलिस्ट की. एक तो रिएक्शन भी जल्दी या फिर स्लोवर हो रही है, जिससे कि हम वो रिएक्शन के जो कुछ भी चेंजेस है वो ऑब्जर्व कर पाए, वो रिएक्शन स्मूथली और इफिशिएंटली मतलब that reactions जो कुछ भी that reactions whatever the product is, that product will be in a higher amount, I mean to say efficiency उस reaction की बहुत बहुत अच्छी होगी जब आप कोई catalyst डालते हो. And for this purpose only you are using catalyst. I think you are getting much interested about the catalyst. Is it or not, guys? If it is yes, then please let me know on Google Classroom that how are you feeling about my class, and what are you getting everything or not. Now let me continue with the next thing about catalysis. What is mean by this catalyst, and what type of nature or the best property of this catalyst is, with this we are very well known. And now now this catalyst can be of 2 types. मतलब कि ऐसे catalyst जो reaction का rate increase करते हैं. Wait a minute. ऐसे कैटलिस्ट जो रिएक्शन का रेट इंक्रीज करते हैं, ऐसे कैटलिस्ट को हम बोलते हैं, उसका पहला टाइप होता है जिसको कि हम बोलते हैं पॉजिटिव कैटलिस्ट। क्या बोलते हैं बेटा जी? पॉजिटिव catalyst, and that type of catalyst is nothing but a positive catalyst. And now after this, whatever this your positive catalyst is there, this positive catalyst can increase the rate of reaction. आप लोग मेरी बात समझ रहे हो? आप लोगों को एमसीक्यू क्वेश्चन में पूछ सकते हैं। देखो बेटा, अब यहाँ पर मैं एमसीक्यू कैसे पूछते हैं वो भी डिस्कस करना बहुत ही जरूरी है, क्योंकि योर पेपर पैटर्न इज एमसीक्यू पेपर पैटर्न, and if it is in theory pattern, then what type of question is asked, that also I'm gonna to tell you. So if in your examination question is asked like what type of property is shown by positive catalyst or positive catalyst possesses, तो वो क्या करते हैं, उसमें से करेक्ट ऑप्शन क्या होगा? इट इंक्रीज, पहला ऑप्शन समझ लीजिए जैसे कि उन्होंने यहाँ दिया है वैसे कि इट इंक्रीजेस द रेट ऑफ रिएक्शन, विच इज द वेरी करेक्ट वन ऑप्शन. देन आफ्टर they can give you the second option like which decreases the rate of reaction. But whenever you are learning about the positive catalyst, at that time positive catalyst is the catalyst which have or which can increase the rate of reaction. मतलब जो कुछ भी रिएक्शन है वो रिएक्शन का रेट बढ़ाएगी. अब बात आती है निगेटिव कैटलिस्ट की. तो निगेटिव कैटलिस्ट मतलब क्या? निगेटिव कैटलिस्ट मतलब वो खराब नहीं होते हैं. ये बात आपके दिमाग से निकाल दीजिए पहले तो. सी, whenever you are learning about negative catalyst, at that time one you should be clear with, and that thing is nothing but negative catalysts are those which are behaving as an inhibitor. What is that? Which are behaving as an inhibitor. Let me just try to focus on the word. So what is that? That is nothing but inhibitor. What is that? Inhibitor. So negative catalysts are behaving as an inhibitor. What does it mean? It means agar ekhad reaction, if any reaction is taking place within a fractions of seconds या फिर within some minutes, and but if you want to measure out that reactions rate, and for that purpose अगर से आप लोग आपके रिएक्शन का टाइम पीरियड बढ़ाना चाहते हो, तब ऐसे रिएक्शंस में जो कुछ भी कैटलिस्ट आप यूज करते हो, तब ऐसे कैटलिस्ट को आप बोलते हो निगेटिव कैटलिस्ट. आप लोगों की समझ में आ रहा है मैं जो भी बोलने का प्रयास कर रही हूँ, ट्राई कर रही हूँ? देखिए, whenever you have negative catalyst, at that time simply negative catalyst is that which can decrease the rate of reaction. यह भी बहुत ही important thing है, क्योंकि एक हाथ रिएक्शन में, जैसे कि बार बार बोल रही हूँ, क्योंकि ये इंट्रोडक्टरी क्लास है और इस इंट्रोडक्टरी क्लास में आप लोग कन्वीनियंट होने चाहिए जो भी टॉपिक आप पढ़ रहे हो, और आपका इंटरेस्ट भी बढ़ना चाहिए इस टॉपिक में. ओके, एंड आई थिंक विद दिस योर इंटरेस्ट हैज बीन इंक्रीज्ड by an inch. And now see, अब ये जो कुछ भी नेगेटिव कैटलिस्ट है, ये नेगेटिव कैटलिस्ट is decreasing the rate of reaction. Now question may arises in your mind, ma'am, how to increase the rate of reaction and how to decrease the rate of reaction? Can we do this, or can we learn some reactions like this in our laboratory or in our day-to-day life? So it's or have we any applications of this catalysis in our day-to-day, or is there any applications of this catalysis which are eco-friendly? इको-फ्रेंडली मतलब एनवायरनमेंट को इसके कुछ पॉजिटिव मतलब एप्लीकेशंस है क्या? तो इस सब क्वेश्चंस का आंसर जानने के लिए लगे रहिए मेरे साथ नेक्स्ट क्लास में. सो वी विल मीट इन आवर नेक्स्ट क्लास. थैंक यू सो मच एवरीवन.